challenge your grip, coordination, and core strength all in one move? Today, we're breaking down the 10 and 2 alternating Macebell swing. It's a flowing movement that challenges timing, control, dynamics. It's something that you can throw in if you want something different than your average lift. My name's JR, and let's get started. I want you to begin with something light, maybe between 7 and 12 pounds. I know that's a weird number, but something light, something that you can practice the move slowly with. Make sure you have a clear space too, because you're going to be swinging, possibly making some mistakes. You want to make sure that you have an environment that's conducive to that. The hand switch is the trickiest part, so there's no rushing that, okay? Practice it slowly until you have it down. Always try to grip the handle too with control and not the squeeze of death. You want to be able to hand it off. Now here's what the movement looks like when it's fully dialed in. Watch closely. When the baseball is at the 10 or 2 position at the top of the swing, that's when the switch happens. Watch closely. You'll see a smooth arc from 10 to 2, switching hands at the peak of each swing. Start with your feet. Start with your feet shoulder width apart. Okay. Keep the knees bent and the core engaged. Okay. Grab the Macebell at the handle low. Okay, with the right hand. All right. Swing it from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Let the Macebell head arc behind your head. When it reaches the 2 o'clock position, that's when you make the switch, just like this, when it's right here. All right, and then the weight of it, the follow through, should allow you to swing it right behind your head again with your left arm. Now it's the left hand's turn. Swing it back from 2 to 10, allowing the Macebell head to arc behind your back, and catch it with your right hand, rotating your torso gently, like so. I'm accentuating that torso rotation, but hopefully you get the idea. Keep your eye on the handle the whole time, so you can get that timing down perfectly and slow. So having a light Macebell is super critical. It will come with practice. Ultimately, it'll be like second nature, and you'll be able to follow through without any problem whatsoever. And you won't have to watch the handle as often. It does take practice. Now we just put all that together. I like to start with my left hand because it's my weaker side, and just getting that knocked out of the way just feels better. It feels like I'm bringing balance and stuff. So bringing all those points together, making sure that you keep your eyes on the handle, grabbing the handle low, okay? Feeling the Macebell swing behind you and rotating your torso to help guide it to that side. And then when it's at the top of the swing, grabbing the handle and switching. Okay? And then you repeat for reps. And you got a good flow. Here are a few things to avoid, okay? And it's common, so just don't beat yourself up if you're doing this. Just try to focus, try to dial it in. Switching too early, okay, definitely breaks the flow, all right? Over rotating your torso. You see how it just completely threw the Macebell off? Like doing it too much. It's got to be a nice little, like, tight turn, okay? Almost like a jolt, just enough to get the Macebell to go. Or gripping it too tight or too loose. If the alternating 10 and 2 is a little wonky at first, that's normal. You know, expect it to be wonky. You know, dialing it in will take some time, but it will be rewarding and it will happen soon. If the alternating 10 and 2s feel a little weird, you can try static 10 and 2s, okay? And get the confidence down on where your arm has to go and how your body has to rotate and stuff. And of course, the closer you grip the handle to the Macebell head, the swing arc will be a lot different. So, you know, build confidence by doing it slowly. You know, when in doubt, go super light. You know, practice the move without any weight. That way you are feeling it in space. Safety is key. You want to be able to keep doing this as long as possible. Lastly, keep your eye on this thing. You know, if you lose sight of it, it might bonk you in the worst way possible. So just know where it's at in space. And the best way to do that is keep your eye on it. And then, like I said, once you've practiced it enough, it will feel like second nature. You'll be able to manipulate your body to move this thing and not just throw your arms around. All right, that is the alternating Macebell 10 and 2. It is a killer move for mobility, rhythm, and control. Hey, let me know how it goes in the comments. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You know, like and subscribe for more stuff just like this. Again, my name is JR. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next video. Okay, now slow-mo stuff. Yeah.